and the company's chief strategy advisor, Eric Trump, President Trump's son. Congratulations to you both. Thank you so much for being here.
Well, it turns out that President Trump's son, Eric Trump, went on national television, Maria Bartiromo's show on Fox Business in particular, to brag about screwing over American taxpayers to enrich his own business with a $24 billion Pentagon contract. Was draining the swamp every single day.
I'm old enough to remember Hunter Biden's, let's face it, shady, corrupt deal with that Ukrainian company, and that was unconscionable. That was, how could the president's son be enriching himself based off his connection? That was unacceptable. I mean, give me a break, man. The sons, Kushner, Wickoff's kid is another one that's just feeding at the trough of Trump administration corruption. It is just pouring out of their eyes, the corruption.
Absolutely. So in terms of what Eric Trump is up to, the company that he is part of, he's also a huge investor in, he serves as the chief strategic advisor for, and it's called the Foundation Future Industries, okay? The guy that's actually in the interview on Fox Business with Eric Trump is the company's CEO. So Foundation Industries basically builds robots that could replace human soldiers. The robots could also replace humans on other jobs as well, because of course, take a look.
We better be winning this race in the United States of America. We're the greatest economy in the world, and that's exactly what Sanket's doing. And I'm telling you, he's doing a phenomenal job. When you go up and you interact with these robots and they fist bump you, they high five you, they follow your commands, you bring in AI autonomy, it's gonna change industry, it's gonna change military application, it's gonna change hospitality. The uses are unlimited, and I think it's a very beautiful thing, but we must win this race.
Bitch, young people aren't even having sex anymore. You think they're like eager to high five a freaking robot? What's wrong with you? These people don't live in reality, man, at all. No one in the Republican Party, by the way, has called out this brazen self-dealing that's taking place. They seem totally unbothered by this massive conflict of interest. He stands to profit off a $24 billion Pentagon contract that his business procured. Eric Trump didn't explain exactly how the company locked in that it's million, not billion. It's million. I apologize. I want to correct that. $1 million contract. He didn't explain, was there a bidding process? How did this happen? How did this work out? Didn't explain any of that. However, the company has received contracts from the US Army, the Navy, and the Air Force. The company also obtained a Cyber or SBIR Phase 3 award. What does that mean? Well, that makes the organization an approved supplier for military procurement. Gee, I wonder how that happened. But this is not, the Trump family's first rodeo. They've experienced this type of thing many, many times before. A lot of self-dealing has taken place with the Trump family as Trump is in power. Some of the most memorable grifts, by the way, by Trump. And this isn't self-dealing. This is just an idea of how trashy this family is when it comes to making money. There's the sale of the Trump Bibles, $60 a pop, of course. Those ugly, gaudy gold sneakers, I forget how much they cost, but they were definitely overpriced. Trump's NFTs, the Trump perfume that he sprayed on an Al-Qaeda terrorist who's now the leader of Syria. But the one that made a big ruckus was Trump's meme coin, $Trump, that's what it's named. And it's been 11 months since the launch of that coin. So this weekend at Mar-a-Lago, Trump is actually hosting a conference for the coin's top investors who are probably really upset right now because the value of the Trump coin is down, not that much actually, 95% from last year. So Morton Christensen, who's an investor who plans to attend the event, said the following: nobody likes it. People are losing on the coin and they are vocal. They are the people on Twitter like F this coin or it's a scam. And they're right, basically. They are right, Morton. They are right. Back to you, Waz.
watching this guy talk up this company, it's like, again, I know that this Trump thing has a hold on so many people, but like, you see this guy's loser fail son, and you think like you're actually convinced of any of this stuff? Like, you really believe this kid? That like, I'm out of the business of calling Trump and supporters like complete and total idiots or R words or anything like that. Like, I'm not doing that anymore. I was in 2016 and beyond, way beyond that. But it's just hard for me.
I feel you.
How
I
can
did
you
too.
still be on board for this? Like, how can you? I mean, to a certain extent, I get it. A lot of it is just a corroded trust of all of the institutions and just a certain level of apathy, and none of it matters, and it's all BS and all of that. But at the same time, how could you not wake up to this and be like, that is so clearly and obviously BS, man? Like,
because you can see it. I mean, they're able to see it when it came to Biden family corruption, right? They were able to see the whole Burisma ties and all, and that's great. And by the way, we acknowledge that. This is why I say the whole like horseshoe theory thing is total BS. It's just meant to smear Americans who have.
It doesn't even make sense.
It doesn't make sense. It's just meant to smear Americans who, like working class Americans who have woken up to the scam and realize that both parties are screwing us. So when it comes to the Trump family, how is it any different? In fact, the Trump family is more brazen about self-dealing.
The Bitcoin, not the Bitcoin, the meme coin stuff, the crypto stuff is nuts. Where like the Binance dude is getting pardoned and he's investing in Trump's thing. And I mean, again, Kushner, he got $2 billion from this. $2 billion
from the Saudis,
From the Saudis. That's nuts. They said Trump's net worth has grown by like $5 billion since he's been inaugurated. That's insane. Again, it's BS. How much do you need?
How much do you need? Like, honestly, I really don't get it. How much money do you need?
I mean, the need to steal and grift is like, it's instinct almost. It's like oxygen for him and his family. Like this, they don't know any other way. They're not gonna create legitimate businesses and sell goods and services to people that people want, that are innovative, that are effective. Like, no, grift. That's it. That's all we know.
Trump sneakers. Available at a store near you. Not really, but
bring back the Trump steaks.
So I love antique stores and vintage stores, usually just a window shop. You know what I've been noticing at like one of my favorite antique stores? They've got a lot of Trump merchandise. Like, collector's item, like a lot of
gotten rid of it.
Yeah. So who knows? Who knows what's going to happen with Trump's base? But he has lost support. And you know what? Final thing I want to bring up. So Tucker Carlson came out famously this week in a podcast episode with his brother. They both apologized for supporting Trump, for helping him get elected. And this wasn't the first time Tucker Carlson has been remorseful for his past deeds and his previous support for neoconservative ideology. Like, he, in one way or the other, talks about his regrets on his podcast almost on a regular basis. So I know that it's real. I don't think that he's making it up to like garner favor. I don't think it's BS. I think it's genuine and real. And the reason why I think it's important for him to say what he said is because it gives other people who voted for Trump permission to just come out and say, I regret my vote. Because, and by the way, when they do that, please, I'm begging you guys, don't start like mocking them and like making them feel bad, because we want to live in a society where that type of honesty and self-reflection is rewarded, not punished.
Is encouraged. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I agree. I mean, I saw the Tucker clips, and I can't help but get a slight laugh out of it, because I think there's something to just. I'm sure he considered there could be some downside risks to supporting this guy who was clearly had problems. But I don't know, man. In my wildest dreams, I couldn't have imagined that this guy would start a war unprovoked with Iran.
I know.
Like, that's just like, wow. So yeah, Tucker, you got to wear that for sure.
But thank you for apologizing, and thank you for taking ownership of that. I personally appreciate it. So
every time you ring the bell below, an angel gets his wings. Totally not true, but it does keep you updated on our live shows.